I'm going to be completely honest with you. Today, I had planned on filming something else for you. However, we're going to keep it chill right now because I woke up with a lot of anxiety today. I woke up with a lot of anxiety today. I woke up with a lot of doubt today. And so, what I wanted to do for you is I took the topic that you're watching today and bumped it straight up to today. Because I think that the best thing that you can do for anxiety is listen to tips and tricks from someone who has anxiety themselves, and as someone who can have an amazing day like I did yesterday, go to sleep, wake up with anxiety and not understand why, how, or what's going on. I want to talk through it with you and hope that, number one, I can provide you with some good triggers and relaxation to help calm you down. And I can also give you some tips and tricks that may help you next time. How does that sound? Good. Good. I'm glad. So let's get started. Number one, I think that it's good for you to have something that is either a comfort object or a comfort activity to lean on your days when you have really bad anxiety. Okay? For me, that is gaming, but in a certain way. It's not just any games. I need to bring and this is me giving you tips, okay? I need to bring my baseline from up here, down here, and the only way to do that is to fill your day with relaxing, joyful activities, conversations, people who are very chill and go with the flow. This sounds very almost controversial. High-strung people, they're not for you when you have an anxiety moment. High-strung people are fun, high-strung people are energetic, and you can use that as fuel, and you can feed off of each other, and that's really good. But high-strung people can sometimes, in a capacity, make your anxiety a little worse or make it harder to feel better. So, do you mind if I touch your face? Is that okay? Okay. So, I'm just going to do some wiping while we chat for a second. Something that I really want to talk to you about is kind of like a protocol when your anxiety gets really bad. When you have really bad anxiety, the first thing that you need to do is get yourself into a comfortable, relaxing, safe space, which in return is going to help you get into a comfortable, relaxing, chill, safe mindset. Okay? Okay. Then I want you to think about these three things. These three things. Did you sleep well last night? If you don't get sleep consistently or you don't sleep well, then your anxiety is guaranteed to be higher. Your mental health problems are guaranteed to be worse. That's very important. The second thing is, how much water have you drank today? How much water did you drink yesterday? And this is almost a tricky question because if I go a week of drinking all of the water that I need to drink, and then I have one day of not drinking good water, it kind of goes unnoticed because I am properly hydrated the day that I don't get the chance to get a lot of water. But if I hit 2 or 3 days of not drinking enough water, which I have identified as happened, then my anxiety starts to act up. My body doesn't want to function as good as it could. So that's also something important to consider. And these are just the basic needs. The next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is, you can probably guess it, nutrition. And I'm not meaning, did you eat perfectly healthy? I'm not meaning that whatsoever. I mean, have you eaten what you need to eat to get vitamins, nutrients, things that are good for you? Have you indulged but not too much? Have you eaten something to upset your stomach, upset your digestive system, and give you acid reflux, which all three of those irritations and problems contribute, if not mimic, anxiety. If your acid reflux is really bad, then it can agitate your heart, make your heart give you that nervous feeling in your chest, and if it doesn't give you a false sense of anxiety, it can trigger your anxiety. That's important. So I tend not to eat things that cause that if I can't help it. If I can help it. Another thing is, have you been amping yourself up with different activities? Have you been doing things that you enjoy lately? Because if you don't give your mind a break, you'll get tense, you'll freak out, which brings me into, honestly, we're 8 minutes into this video for you, so if you're still awake, then this is what I would like to do. You've seen this all over TikTok, so the first thing I'm going to say is not a surprise. Drop your tongue to the base of your mouth. It feels weird when you're always having it at the top of your mouth. I want you to drop your tongue and hold it there for the duration of this video. It's going to feel weird, and that's okay. Just go ahead and drop it. Just go ahead and drop it down. Okay. Good. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to check your shoulders for a second. Most of us have problems with that. We hike our shoulders up when we get nervous. Okay? So, is it okay if I touch your shoulders? Okay. So I'm just going to move up in here, and I'm just going to press down a little bit, okay? I'm just going to press down, and I'm just going to kind of shimmy back and forth. Yeah. It's there, I feel it. You hold your tension in your shoulders just like everyone else does. So one of the things that I think would help you is, and I'm not a doctor, but sometimes if I'm particularly tense and I can't seem to calm down, I will take a magnesium supplement. And then I'll just get in the floor and I'll stretch. And I'll start from the top of my head, and I'll roll my head, and and then I'll work on my shoulders, and then my chest, back. I have a foam roller that actually we're going to do a video on, and I'm going to be tapping and rubbing on the foam roller for you because I'm obsessed with it. And I'm going to foam roll you. So I think that'll be fun. But I just want to hop on here and tell you today, I know that this is a little bit more of a rambling type-esque of video with some mixed triggers in, but I woke up with anxiety today, and I just really wanted to give you the message of it's okay to have it. It's normal. People who have mental health issues and anxiety problems, they have it more so than others. And I just think that it's very important for you to recognize when you have it. The thoughts that you have and the feeling that your body has, they're not your own. And if that doesn't make any sense to you, I mean, you didn't do anything to intentionally cause that uncomfortable feeling. Most of the time, the thoughts that run through your head are not thoughts that you should be worried about because you can't control them. And I want you to recognize that those thoughts, they're not serving you, they're not doing any good for you. So don't put any emphasis on them. If someone is insulting you in a different language than you don't understand, and you hear it, are you going to feel upset because you didn't understand what they said? Even though they still insulted you, they still said horrible, mean things to you, but you didn't put any emphasis on them, so it doesn't bother you, and you don't understand them, so it doesn't bother you. So why would you put emphasis and importance on thoughts that cause you anxiety and let it bother you? You shouldn't. The first thing when you notice these feelings and these thoughts, you should be immediately thinking, okay, I validate that these are here. What do I need to help myself now? That is what I've kind of trained myself to do. And that's what I want you to do. Okay? Okay. I think it's very important to be like, I'm going to try this for my anxiety. Sometimes it's going to be trial and error, and this is where you really need to pay attention to your body, because if you do a series of steps or you do something that helps you, then you're going to be like, wow, that really worked. I need to start doing this and this and this when I have anxiety. So I just want you to let you know. I just want to let you know I can barely talk today because I'm slightly nervous. It's better than it was. But I just want to let you know you're not alone. Millions and millions of people have anxiety, but I also want to let you know there is always a way to be able to do something to help. And if you need to chat or you need to talk, I will respond to you in the comments. If you need any type of resources, let me know. I'll see what I can do. But I do just want to let you know for today's video that it's okay to establish a pattern to implement when you hit a bad anxiety patch. Recognize what you need. Implement that process. Soak in the awareness that you need to recognize when you're getting worse and when you're getting better, and focus on the things that make you feel better. Okay? I love you. I am here for you. The next couple of videos after this will be back on track with some fun stuff. But it's Sunday, it's Mother's Day when this video comes out, so happy Mother's Day. And I just want to let you know I'm here. So, take care of yourself. I will do the best I can today to take care of myself. And if you need me, I'll do the best that I can. So, take it easy. Have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. Get some rest, my friend. Get some rest.